This is the iWiMiUS P65 smart projector. This small and light projector has some interesting specifications, and I've been testing it for the last 2 weeks, and I want to share with you my experience with this projector. So I'm going to show you the best image settings I found so to get the best picture out of it, and also we're going to be testing its noise level, and also I'm going to tell you about its specifications, show you its ports, and I'll be installing it like hanging from the wall using this device. So let me start first by giving you an overview about its specifications and showing it to you up close. On the front of the projector you have the lens, and this is the lens cap, and the lens cap unfortunately doesn't have an attachment to the lens, so make sure not to lose it. This is the sensor for the autofocus and the auto keystone. On the back of the projector you have all the inputs and outputs. This is the power input, this is an infrared input if you have an infrared blaster, and this is USB input, audio jack output, HDMI input, and this is the power button. Now on the side you have some vents so that it cools down, and here you have vents that have two functions. There's a speaker behind it, and there's a filter here that you need to clean from time to time, and to remove it simply slide it down like this and you can clean it. And look here, if you can see inside, the speaker is there. And talking about the speaker, this projector has DoIby audio. To continue on the specifications, this projector has auto keystone, autofocus, and also has something called smart object avoidance. It is also HDR10 compatible. It has 1000 lumens and it has a contrast ratio of 20,000 to 1. The light that it has a life expectancy of 50,000 hours, so this is years and years of operation. Now it comes also with this remote control that has some shortcuts here, and it is a smart projector, so it has these applications pre-installed. Of course you need to log in with your credentials to be able to use Netflix, Prime Video, and so on. And it has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi 6, so you can connect it to the internet. Let me show you now how I'm gonna install this plate on the bottom of the projector so to hang it from the wall. You have 3 methods to install the projector. You can install it with this 1/4-inch thread if you want to put it on a tripod. You can also put it on a desktop. You have rubber feet here, and you have this lever to adjust its height. And the third method is to hang it either from the ceiling or from the wall. So this one comes with the hanger that I bought. If you want to see all the details on hanging it on the wall, you can look at the link in the description of a video I made on this. So now I'm gonna do this quickly here. So first thing, you need to remove these rubber feet so that to expose the screw holes here, use a plastic prying tools, and do not discard the feet because you might need them in the future. So this is where the screws will go. I'm gonna remove the 4 of them. So here are the screw holes exposed, and this is a projector mount that goes on the arm that is attached on the wall, and we need to screw it on the projector. It comes with its own screws. Keep it loose here so that you can adjust it. And now let's go and hang the projector. This is where I installed the projector, and I turned it on now for the first time. I'm going to show you the most important settings, especially that I hung the projector upside down. You need to adjust the projection settings. Give it a moment to start. I'm going to set it up very quickly. Now it is auto-focusing automatically. So here I'm selecting my language, which is English. And this is the region for the time zone. This is the agreement if you want to read it. And for the keystone, I'm not going to arrange it now. I'm going to arrange it later automatically. So I'm going to skip it. And here I'm going to connect to my Wi-Fi network. So here I am connected to my Wi-Fi network. If you want to set up Netflix, you can set it up here. I'm going to set it up later. And this is everything you need to do to set up the projector. Now I'm going to turn the picture upside down. So I'm going to go to settings. And you need to go to projection settings. And just go to the bottom completely. And here choose front ceiling. Now to arrange the focus and the keystone, I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna select automatic for everything. So auto keystone after boot, always it's better. Auto screen alignment, automatic obstacle avoidance. Let's go to the focus, and the focus, it is automatic. And now I'm gonna turn off and turn back on the projector, and you're gonna see how it will adjust its keystone and its focus. Give it a second here. and here it is auto adjusting everything. This is the focus, and because we selected auto keystone on boot, it's gonna go to the keystone now, which is this one, and see how it adjusted it automatically. Let me show you now the best picture settings that I found for this projector after testing it for many hours. So let's go to settings, and this is picture mode, and I chose custom because you have many modes under picture mode. So choose custom. I've put the brightness to 60, the contrast 55, saturation 62, and let me show you the difference. So this is the settings that I've put, and these are the standard settings. I find my settings are more color rich and better than the standard settings. So let me continue. The hue kept it on 0, sharpness 20, gamma kept it on middle, and the color temperature I put it on warm, and this is very important. Let me know in the comment section if you like these settings or if you prefer other settings and what are they. Now I'll be testing the noise that the fan of this projector makes using the decibel application on my smartphone. I'm sitting just below the projector that is on top of me, so I am at about 1 meter, 1.5 meters from the projector, and this is a normal sitting position when you're watching a movie. So now I'm gonna be silent and let's see the decibel it will record. So it is around 34, 35 dBs. It is a little bit more than the documentation that says 30 dBs, but I can tell you that if you're watching a movie, you're not gonna notice the fan, but if you put the projector on mute, you're gonna notice it. For the applications, you are stuck with the applications that come pre-installed on the projector. You find them under my app, and you cannot add more applications. Now the good thing is that this projector has screen mirroring, and also it has a browser in case you want to watch something streaming on the web. I want to demonstrate to you now how the auto obstacle avoidance works. So I'm gonna put a lamp in front of the projector and see it is blocking the left part of the projector screen. So now you need on the remote control to press the button that will go to the automatic focus and automatic keystone, and you're gonna see that the projector screen is gonna go to the right of the lamp and it's gonna have a smaller screen, but nevertheless this way it will avoid the lamp that is the obstacle in this scenario. And see how the projector screen went completely to the right to avoid the lamp, and this is a good thing in this projector. So now let me tell you the strengths and weaknesses of this projector. So the strengths are that it has a very good picture quality, but you should be in a dark room to get the best picture quality. It has also a low noise fan, and it has the pre-built applications that I showed you. Now talking about the applications, the weaknesses of this projector is that you cannot add more applications, and also it is a little bit expensive in my opinion, and if you look closely on the corners of the projector, it is a little bit blurry. But this is normal of projectors in this price range. If you want to check it out, I'm going to leave an affiliate link in the description. If you make a purchase using my link, I'm going to gain a small percentage at no cost to you, and this will support my channel. And if you liked my video, please share it, subscribe to my channel, and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm Eloy from Knowledge Sharing Tech. See you in the next video.